In their country, originally, the heir was chosen from the eldest son of the empress or queen. I don't know what title they get. I'm pretty sure the highest title is empress, so the empress's child. Except during the grandfather's time, he decided that the person who is more worthy, the person who proves themselves through their skills, their abilities, and intelligence, should be the crown prince, and not who was the empress's or queen's child. And they keep the name hidden in a box. No one's supposed to touch or open the box until the emperor passes. Guess what the brother did? He opened the box and found out that the top was the chosen heir, and he was not pleased because this box is kept at the Poggia, the counselor's lair, and he was not happy when he learned that his brother, a courserant's child, a commoner's child, was chosen to be crown prince. The top arrives. He finds the secret room that the bottom was being kept in and was being tortured, and his convention being stolen by the counselor, and he's shocked. He also learns through his brother and through the bottom the crimes the counselor has been committing, because when they were gone, his brother had found the Poggia because he was suspicious of the counselor. He wanted to know what the counselor was doing for the top, and he found the secret room and found all this information. But yet, the top finds out the counselor is a bad guy. I'm like, you should have known that you shouldn't have trusted him. You should have known. Like, the moment he started acting suspicious, or the moment he revealed the bottom's true identity to you, you should have been suspicious and not going, oh, it's okay, like, why didn't you tell me? And him going, oh, it's because I didn't want to accuse him of something without actual proof yet. I'm like, no, that's suspicious. He kept information from you. That is suspicious. But yeah, him and his brother end up fighting the main character. The bottom is more injured. The top tries protecting the bottom. The brother attacks the top, injures the top, and leaves in a way that, snake venom, snake bites, makes it look like the top was attacked by the bottom, and leaves them. The bottom sets a fire and escapes with the top, takes the top to a hunt he was staying at back when he first turned into a human or snake spirit, and sits there and cures the top. And then him and the top's relationship becomes healthy and good once more. And I'm like, I feel like the top should have done more chase the wife Caterium or more dog blood on his part, but no, he has to get just attacked by his brother and everything's good. Good. Bottom goes and informs his master and sister. He sends a message through the trees to inform them that they will need their help, and then they go back to the palace. They meet up with the top's best friend. They get weapons. They go to the top's supposed funeral. The top's mother does not know the truth. What they believe is the truth, is that the top's dead. He reveals that he is alive. He reveals his brother's crimes. And his brother was going to be murked because, again, his brother tried killing him, framing the person who would have been the cure to save the top's mother. Then he also looked into the box that shouldn't have been touched until the emperor died, which is basically treason. It's literally treason in their country. He should have been killed because he tried killing the crown prince, and he looked at who was supposed to be crown prince. Like, he committed treason big time. And the best friend's father stops the emperor from killing the top's brother, just so other countries wouldn't think that there's issues or civil war going on. But his hand is completely, utterly broken. Like, the top is allowed to break his hand. Like, the top was technically supposed to cut off his hand, but he only breaks it, stating the, wisdom that the bottom gifted him. And which makes his father go, I chose the correct heir to my throne. He also reveals to his father that the counselor's the bad guy. So they're about to head out to go cure the top's mother, except the bottom's master arrives to tell them that the bottom's sister has been captured by the counselor to use as bait to lure them to him. And they're like, oh my God. And at this point, the bottom's already horribly injured. He used his powers to save his sister a year ago. Then again, he used the pure's powers to save the top. He is literally not good. He is not in a good state. But he's like, I gotta go save my sister. And the top's like, yeah, we'll go save your sister before we'll save my mother. We learned that the bottom's master is actually the counselor. He used to be a mortal up in the heavens until he committed a great crime against the heavens and was thrown out and turned into a turtle spirit and had to grow his conventions back to where it was before he could ever ascend back to the heavens. And so when he found the bottom entrapped, he saved the bottom, hoping that the bottom would find the pearl for him and bring it to him as thanks for saving him that one time. Except the bottom, knowing the story about the pearl, was like, oh, I could become a human or snake spirit. I'll take the pearl for himself. And he absolutely hated the bottom for it, was disgusted with the bottom, and did everything he did so he could hunt down the bottom and take the pearl back for himself. So he took the form of the counselor, got into the palace, told the emperor and the top the only way to save the, top's mother was to find this pearl or the white snake. I am not kidding. Also, the oracle that they were gifted by the counselor wasn't even wasn't the actual real oracle. He had gone to the person gifting the oracles, but asked a question where he could find the bottom. And he was told at the other country or territory, but he will need the top to find them. So when he returned back, he lied, saying that they needed to go to that country or territory to find the cure. I am not kidding. He had lied the entire time. So top gives the bottom his jade pendant, the one his mother gifted him. And when they're fighting against the counselor / bottom's master, the top gets captured by him because he doesn't have his jade pendant protecting him. The bottom sacrifices himself to save his sister and the top, but the jade pendant awakens when the, counselor / bottom's master tries stealing his convention / pearl out of sight of his body. It awakens, attacks the counselor / master, and he dies. Full on gets murked. And I'm like, finally, the jade pendant showed itself. See, top? See? Why didn't you think? Oh, I've been sleeping with this dude. I've been fooling around with this dude, but the jade pendant never woke up. You should have thought, oh, he not evil, but it wakes up and shows itself that it can actually fight against evil. After they defeat the counselor, they find out that the top's mother dies. Like, I'm not kidding. And the top is super heartbroken and feels guilty for not going straight to saving his mother. The bottom feels more guilty that they chose to save his sister before they saved the top's mother, and comes up with the idea of sacrificing himself. Literally kills himself to save the top's mom, leaving the top and his sister heartbroken. They're literally screaming on the other side of the door because the bottom went to a priest to talk to the gods, and the gods told him that he was a cure to save the top's mom and bring her back from the dead. Like, he literally brought her back from the dead, sacrifices himself, and they're on the other side of the door pleading to him. And when they finally get on the side he's on, he's already dying because he's already given the last of his energy to the top's mother. And he tells the top, we'll find each other again. Here's a gift for you to be able to find me. So after 100 days after his death, the top spending 100 days mourning the bottom's death, the bottom comes back like he promises. He was given 2 choices because he sacrificed himself for the top's mother like he did. The heavens gave him a choice. Either become an immortal and spend 1,000 years converting at the mountains, or go back as a human, and he chose to be a human. Full on chose to be a human to be with his man. And I'm like, ooh. And the top had asked the bottom to be his Coruscant, and the bottom had told him yes. And now they're Crown Prince and Coruscant, and I'm so happy for them. I'm full on happy for them.